Today we're going to be taking a look at the best custom fit vehicle wiring for your 2002 Jeep Wrangler. Here on your left we're going to have Tekonsha, part number 118409. Here in the center we're going to have the Hopkins, part number 42615. And here on your right side we're going to have the CURT, part number 55363. Now what any one of these wiring harnesses are going to do for you, it's going to give you the proper lighting functions, not only legally, but safely tow a trailer or any of your favorite hitch-mounted accessories that may require lighting. Let's talk a little bit about how these install. With our Tekonsha and our CURT, you're going to have two sets of wires, yellow and green. One's going to go over the driver's side, the other's going to go over the passenger side. You're going to have your ground wire that has to be mounted, and then you have your 4-pole connection that's going to come out the back. Same thing's going to be with the CURT, driver's side, passenger side. With our Hopkins, it's only going to need to be plugged in on the passenger side, which is going to make this wiring harness a little bit easier to install. On our CURT, where our wire splits and goes to two wires up to our plug, you can see it's kind of got a little bit of heat shrink on it. With our Hopkins, it's going to be a single wire, and it's going to be connected somewhere in here. You can see we have 4 wires coming out, and then we have several of them going to our 2 plugs. They're going to be connected inside of this wiring connection somewhere, probably right in here. And it's also going to have a heat shrink connector on it, but the added side to this is it's wrapped in some tape to give a little extra protection. With our Tekonsha, where that connection is made is actually inside this hard solid plastic box. So in my opinion, I think the Tekonsha, for that aspect, that part of it, that connection is going to stay together a lot longer over the other two. One advantage that the Tekonsha is going to have over the CURT and the Hopkins, and it's a minor advantage, but it is an advantage, is that the wiring coming to your 4-pole is all going to be marked to tell you what wire is doing what function, where your Hopkins and your CURT are not going to have that. One advantage that the Hopkins and the CURT is going to have over the Tekonsha is on the 4-pole plug. If you notice, they're going to have extra grip on them. This is going to help when pulling your plugs apart. It's going to make it a lot easier. Where on your Tekonsha, it has ribs, but they are minor. So if your hands are wet or sweaty, anything like that, this may make it a little bit more difficult to get off. Now, it is recommended with any one of these wiring harnesses to use a no-drill mounting bracket on the back of your vehicle. It's going to give you a more permanent mounting location for your wiring rather than having it hang down. Plus, it's going to look a lot better on the back of the vehicle. Each one of these wiring harnesses is going to come with its own dust cover. With our CURT and our Tekonsha, they're going to be attached. The dust cover is going to help keep any dirt and debris from getting on your 4-pole connections. On our Hopkins, it's one you just simply slide it over the end. It is a dust cover. Now, when you make your connections on the vehicle, with any one of these, it's recommended that you use dielectric grease on your connections. The dielectric grease is going to help keep any moisture from getting to the connections and corroding them. That being said, the Hopkins comes with its own package of dielectric grease. CURT and Tekonsha do not give you that, so that is one added expense for those 2 wiring harnesses that you will have to pick up. Each one of these wiring harnesses is compatible with 5, 6, and 7-pole, which are sold separately. In summary, as far as ease of installation, I'm going to have to give it to the Hopkins. As far as durability, I'm going to have to give that to the Tekonsha. As far as my personal opinion, I am going to have to go with the Hopkins because of the ease of install, and it's going to come with all the necessary parts to get it installed. There's not going to be any added expense. Although the differences on these 3 wiring harnesses are minor, I hope that I have helped make your decision a little bit easier on choosing the wiring harness that best suits your needs. That'll do it for a look at the best custom fit vehicle wiring for your Jeep Wrangler.